Okay. I can take it. I can take it. I can't take that. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Oh, it's a foot. I can take it. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome to Rabbit Hole. You know, I feel like I got a little bit more durability than most people. I'm like, no, like legitimately I'm like the most frail, weak person of all time. But like, I don't know, I feel like feeling discomfort for me is a lot less, I guess. I'm a lot more tolerant when it comes to feeling discomfort at the very least. So, oh. Like if it's a little bit too hot, if it's a little bit too cold, I'm like, whatever, just tank it. Just stay in it. If you stay in it for long enough, it's like the frog in the puddle, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like the frog, if he stays in water and it's boiling at a very slow pace, then he's not even gonna realize it's boiling and he's just gonna tank it. Like literally no matter what. That's me. If the change is like literally 0.5%, no, not even 0.5, maybe like 0.2%. Or a smaller butt. I summoned the wrath of God. No, thank you. Thank you, though. But, you know, if I... Ooh, I like that gun. I want that gun. Alright. Legitimately, if I... Oh, okay, we're alive. But anyways, yeah. No, if I like, get a little... If it is hot, if it becomes hot, if the temperature is a little bit off, I don't really get bothered by it. But like everyone around me kind of just does. Like, oh, it's too hot. Oh, I don't know, the sirens are too loud. I don't know, no one hears sirens. What's a better example? Maybe like, oh, the sound of the intercom is way too loud. You know what I mean? And then they cover their ears, and I'm like, whatever, just tank it. Just, just do it. Come on, you can do it. You've lived how many years on this earth, and you're complaining about a little bit of noise. Like, I'd understand if it was like a lot of noise, but like it's maybe 1 decibel higher than the normal amount. And they'll be like, no, my ears, I'm so fragile. Oh, no. I don't understand. Speaking of fragile. But anyways, I don't understand it. Like, I can bear through it. I've borne through. Born? Is that like really the past tense of bear? Whatever. Anyway, we talked about bears yesterday. I'm not talking about it again. But anyways, you know, I've tolerated higher heats than most people at the very least. Like people will be sweating, and I'm like, I mean, I'm sweating too, but like I don't really care. Like maybe I'm just desensitized at this point. I mean, I haven't even been in like hot weather too often. Like I do have a limit, don't get me wrong, and I have found it like numerous times. So like it's a lot. It's more so after everyone else. You know what I mean? Like that by the time they stop and give up, I'm still trucking along. You know what I mean? Like they're like, I'm done with this, and I'm like, it's a walk. We've walked like what, 30 blocks? So what? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I remember this time. It was back during COVID when. Oh. It was back during COVID when, basically everyone was getting their COVID shots. I, being the smart cookie that I am, definitely on God, I actually scheduled a COVID shot at like this one CVS or whatever. And it was like 2 hours away. There was one nearby, but then it was like, hey, to get this COVID shot, you have to like be available on this certain day because everyone's getting COVID shots and they're not gonna wait for you. So you have to go all the way to this literally 2 hour walk, this entire 2 hour trek to go get a COVID shot. And now any normal person would have just been like, I can do it next week. But to me, I was like, I kind of want the COVID shot now. So I'm like, okay, I'll set it in. 99 coins, but you might die instantly. But okay, so mistakes were made. Understood. But like, imagine if I didn't die instantly. It would have been awesome. Huge. Take some of that. Alright. But yeah, no. What was I talking about again? Yeah, walks. So anyways, yeah, no. I was going in for my like 2 hour walk. And it's like I don't mean like 2 hour round trip. What I'm talking about, what I'm trying to say is 2 hours there and then 2 hours back. So in a total, it's like 4 hours. Now, any normal person would be like, I don't really want to do that to be... I don't really want to do that to be honest, and like, you know, went to the next week like an absolute normal person. Me, I'm not normal, man. I swear to God, I'm not normal. I mean, I could tell from like a young age, but like, dude, I kind of just tanked the entire walk, and then I found out that I could have just like used the subway system because it kind of like, you know, interconnects everywhere. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Because I live in like an urban area. It's kind of nice. Whoa. Little bit of an urban. But yeah. Oh, Magnolia, you were a little bit fast with that one. I won't lie. Hey, no way I used the wrong thing. I gotta use the other. I gotta bury it. I just gotta bury it. I would have been fine. 100% fine. But then I didn't bury, and I was like, okay. Anyways, let's keep going. Huh. But yeah, no, I made the entire 2-hour walk there, and I got my COVID shot. And while I was there, I was like kind of tired. I was like, oh man, I'm like pretty tired. But no. Well, I kind of just tanked the way back. I realized after like walking there that I could have just taken a subway or like maybe a bus or something. And then I don't know, some like thing in my head just clicked. It was like, yeah, but you can also like save money by walking, brother. Like the buses because I was attending university at the time are literally free. I don't know, in hindsight it seemed like a really bad idea, and it was a bad idea because by the time I got home, like going back for 2 hours of walking after my COVID shot, I was like pretty tired. But the thing is, my body doesn't give up until basically the last possible moment, you know what I mean? I got that drive in me or whatever. Oh. Long story short, oh. Hello. Long story short, whenever I do something, I finish it, alright? Oh. And my body just doesn't allow myself to rest until that thing is done. Or at the very least, it doesn't allow myself to give up until that thing is done. Maybe that's indicative of like the type of person I am. Or maybe that's just like some kind of like error in the genetic code, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm not sure if that's healthy. I mean, I guess it's kind of like, it's like adrenaline, right? That's what adrenaline does? I don't really know too much, to be completely honest. Over here. Get out of here. Alright, actually, insanely perfect fight. I might be cracked today. It could be it. It could be the day of the days. Where I actually get the Moko badge. Or whatever. Like the speedrun badge. What? Insane lineup? Okay, his brain is actually moving at a rapid pace. It's actually kind of insane. Huge, take the HP because you kind of need it. Oh, I almost took damage here, but we didn't. Ow. Never mind. But yeah, no. Like, my body kind of just tanks it. If that makes any sense. Like, if it's physical, laziness, I tank it. If it's, mental anguish, I tank it. Like, I recover pretty fast compared to, like, other people I know at the very least. Like, oh, random depressive episode. I'm like, alright, give me 3 days. And then I get better in 3 days. I do my juju mantras. I do my, like, I don't want to say, like, spiritual, like, summonings or whatever. But nah, I kind of know how to keep my vibe. Very, very endurance. I don't know. Every time I see, like, another person stress over, like, a million things in the world, and then I'm here, like, I've probably, very likely experienced more pain than them personally. And I can only speak for myself because I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But like, long story short, I give you a second life, but your weapons are now randomized to every room. No, thank you. Like, I've experienced some things in my life. I'll just leave it at that. But did they build my character? Yeah, they kind of built character. I'm not gonna lie, and it's kind of nice. Oh. 2, 3. Ain't no way you missed that. Ain't no way, guy. But okay, whatever. I should stop being risky. I should use another weapon. I'm not gonna use another weapon. I'm too hard-headed for that. What are you talking about? I'll just learn the timings, you know? Three? There's no way you missed that. Come on, Stradavius, hit me with it, hit me with it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm a very, very weak I would like to reiterate, I'm a very weak person physically. But when it comes to willpower, I feel like I got like a leg up in the competition. I don't know, I meet so many people who are like, just give up at a moment's notice when they see something insurmountable. And I'm like, nah, I can do it. And then I do it. And then they're like, dang, that's crazy. But I got, the only reason I can do it is because I literally try. And no one tries anymore, man. Like, okay. I met someone on the bus. I mean, rather, the subway, rather. And she was like a little bit of an entrepreneur type kid. Not kid, I guess she's like the same age as me, probably, to be completely honest. But like, long story short, she's like entrepreneur type, trying to build her own business and all that. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of cool. Let's call her Cedar. You know what I mean? Like the wood. But yeah. I thought it was gonna explode. But yeah. So Cedar was just yapping to me. She's like, blah, 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 blah. We just met like literally that day. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm trying to start my business. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do that too. And she's like, oh, what's your business about? Because she was like, yapping about like accounting and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's art. And she's like, oh, but isn't that hard? And now part of me, I mean, I'm a nice guy, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna start stuff like whatever I don't really need to. But like, part of me was like, after she asked me, isn't that hard? I was like, yeah, I didn't expect it to be easy, you know what I mean? Part of me was like, the hardship is kind of what builds it, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of the whole purpose. Like, I don't want an easy business, otherwise I'm gonna feel like I didn't earn it. Or maybe like I'm thinking wrong and I should just take the easy win, you know what I mean? But no, that wouldn't sit well. That wouldn't sit well with me personally. I don't know. Kind of like changed my view of like what I was trying to do, which, you know, I was just yapping. You know what I mean? Like, still, it's like, it's just, I don't know. People don't want to. I feel like people don't want to do work anymore, or do work to achieve things that are like, you know, super great for them. They would rather be served on a single silver platter. That's what it's called. And it's weird to me. I don't know. Like, everyone likes to talk about the rags to riches story of America and all that, but like, no one wants to go from rags to riches. They want to instead. They would much rather invest in a random stock and then get rich off of that, or win the lottery. I feel like I don't really want to do that. Like, personally, I think putting in the work builds character, okay? That's all I'm saying. Ow. There's no way. There's no way. What? How did she... There's no way. I deflected that. You're lying to me, Yomi. You're literally lying. She's actually cheating. I literally deflected that. But anyways, I don't know. People just want like immediate value. I don't want to say it's an attention span thing, because I have my own gripes with attention spans, don't get me wrong. But like, I really don't think it's an attention span thing. It's more of a I want like to achieve greatness, and I want it now. I want my Total Drama Island. I want my Chris McLean $1 million, and I want it like at a reasonable time, which is right now for some reason every single time. You know what I mean? They're not willing to put in the work. They're not willing to wait a little bit. They're just not. And part of me is upset by it. Because like, I'm like, didn't like humanity only get to the point that it is because a caveman said, hey man, what if I just like created fire? Hey man, what if I used what little brain cells I have currently? Oh my god. To build a spear and fight dinosaurs. And I thought that was kind of awesome, man. Okay, I don't know the guy personally who invented the spear, but like, they just said sharp rock on stick, and I'm like, ah, yeah! You know what I mean? And honestly, we haven't really evolved like past that. Like, knives and swords, those are just sharp rocks on sticks, man. Those are just sharp rocks and sticks. And even just sticks, alright? If you're a guy and you see a stick on the floor, you know for a fact you're gonna wave it around like some kind of sword. As long as you're not young enough, or young-blooded enough, you know what I mean? Or young-minded is what I meant. Hello, Miss Mermaid? Give it. Hehe, funny weapon. Ain't no way you didn't roll their snail. That's okay. Huge. There's no way I got hit by... Okay, he's actually the most, like, cracked crab I've ever seen. Legitimately. No. I do have 1 HP, but that's okay. Apparently it wasn't. Anyways, we're running it back. Long story short. I don't know, people don't want to work for anything anymore nowadays. And maybe I'm in the wrong, because maybe I'm weird for trying to work for stuff, you know what I mean? Legitimately. I kind of see it. Everyone wants to be lazy. Everyone wants to just sit down and play video games all day. And I'm like, with all due respect, I want to like live a life that's kind of like respectful to me. I don't know. Maybe I think I might be the weird one. Legitimately, I think I might be the weird one. One, that pissed me off a little bit, to be completely honest. But also, I think I'm like self-aware enough to notice that I'm the weird one in this like scenario. Am I? Am I the weird one? I think I am. Not because like, not because of like my actual thinking, because I think it's quite reasonable, but because I'm in like the minority. No one wants to do work anymore, dude. I feel it. Everyone would like much rather just get some like quick win, I feel. Or maybe it's just the people I hang out with and the people I meet. That's also very possible, you know what I mean? Is it bad? Is it a bad thing to think that way? No, of course not. You can think however you want when it comes to like achieving stuff, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I feel like Earthwetic? Work ethic. Am I dyslexic? Man, this is how I found out, huh? On a YouTube video of Rabbit Hole, that's crazy. But anyways, you know, yeah, no, I feel like no one wants to work for like any kind of achievement anymore. I mean, more often than not, like I see people cheat than... No, not cheat, but like, I see people... No, it's literally cheating. Yeah, cheat on tests with ChatGPT more than I see people who actually take the test at this point. It's kind of insane. It's kind of embarrassing for like the human race. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in us. But like, I mean, I want to judge them, but they're like the majority. I mean, I guess I still can judge them, right? Like just because they're the majority does not protect them from judgment, I guess you could say. If anything, they should be criticized more just because they are the majority. And they should be doing the morally correct thing. Or maybe... No, I don't think putting them to that kind of higher standard is, like, healthy or useful in any kind of way, actually, now that I think about it. Putting any standards on majorities and minorities is actually kind of yucky, isn't it? Oh. There's no way. Why did I do that? Why did I try to get the damage in? Why did he do that? That's okay. But anyways, we got the Scallywag. One of my favorite weapons, actually, because it goes yo-ho-ho, you know what I mean? Boop. Also, I do a lot of damage. 160 is... Oh! The bone. Is kind of nothing to, like, you know, scoff at. It's quite nice. Don't want that, no. Huge. Huge. Alright. Sorry, I'm quiet because I really don't like the fire guys. The fire guys scare me a lot. Insane shot. Oh, ain't no way. Get. Okay, we're good. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I feel like I have a lot more mental fortitude, too. Just in general. I mean, I've spoken this before. Like, literally a few seconds ago, but, like... I'm, like, the last person to give up when it comes to, like... doing things that are literally meaningless and probably will never pan out. And I don't know, I think that's a skill! Legitimately, I think that's, like, some kind of skill, because, like, every single time I see, like... Okay, first of all, in scenarios where it's, like, a little bit hopeless, people give up, like, right away. And I'm like, could you, okay, for all intents and purposes, can you, like, not worry and say we're already cooked? Is that, like, so difficult? Ow. She just spawns a sword on top of me, man. She just spawns a sword on top of me. Like, if I'm half a heart, If I'm half a heart IRL, and I'm literally about to get hit by like the demon sword or whatever, I'm not quitting there, man. Like, look, a part of me, even if it's like useless, and I will literally perish because it is literally like the spawn of Satan's sword or whatever, I'll be like, nah, I can take it, and then try to go for another strike. Okay, I'm that kind of guy. Okay, I'm not out. I'm not. I might be down, but like you're coming down with me, or at least I'm going to make an attempt. All right, I don't know. Is it admirable? No, I think it's kind of stupid. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe being stupid is a little bit admirable. Maybe at times. Maybe it's a little bit attractive too. Honestly, I think it is. I don't know. I'm just yapping, but anyways. Hey, no way. I didn't think he would get to me, I'm gonna be honest. You... Huge? But yeah. I don't know, it's just been floating around in my head for a little bit. Huge. Nice, nice. Do I get... Wait, did I just get, like, damage boost? Because... No, I thought it, like, Ricochet gave me damage boost for some reason. Huge. Hey there, Devil Deal. What's up? I make chest drop 2 weapons, but all enemies are now invisible. No. No, thank you. Hey, no way. Huge, huge. God, okay. Not gonna lie, the pumpkin guy, or the watermelon guy, he's kind of difficult. I think out of all the enemies in this area, it's kind of difficult. Unless I use the golden revolver, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Get him, Yobi! Get him, get him, get him! Do some falling corridors? Ain't no way. Okay. Okay, Omi. I understand. Come at me. I meleeed! Okay, I gotta do it earlier. Ah, whatever. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode of Rabbit Hole. I got that dog in me. And that dog in me. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good morning, afternoon, and/or good night, and I'll see ya. See ya. Bye-bye.